Good evening, everyone. Today, in our GK session, we are going to talk about medical miracle, medical Scientology, known as cytometry. Cytometry means sorting out X and Y sperm, X and Y cells from each other. Cytometry. Most of you are aware about X and Y. X chromosomes or X genetic material is for the girl. When husband's X and wife's X both are combined, then the baby girl will be born. And if husband's Y and wife's X combine, then baby boy will be born. X for the girl, Y for the boy. Problem in Eastern Sphere nation is like Asia, Africa, Latin America, that neither wife nor husband know anything about it. Husband doesn't know that God has given him two kinds of sperm, X and Y. X of the husband actually determines the gender of the fetus as female fetus, and the Y coming from the husband decides gender of the fetus as male gender. So gender determination, gender choice is in the hands of the father, hands of the husband, not hands of the wife, because God has given wife only one X chromosome. Husband X and Y, two different kinds of sperms. Now, since we do not have in Asian country or African and Latin America very pervasive knowledge about X and Y chromosomes, what they do, that when husband has 4 or 5 daughters, he would always blame it on the wife. That my wife gives me only daughters, no son. But that nitpick doesn't know that the gender is decided by husband himself, not herself. God has given him X and Y. If he is going to contribute X and the wife's X, the daughter, if he contributes Y with wife's X, son, since he doesn't understand this medical miracle, he always blames wife, he always bickers with wife, he always blame her and always quarrel with her, always badmouth her and always torment her and always give her trouble, pinning the blame that you are the person, you are responsible for all these girls and you don't give me boy. Sometimes in the later age, even divorces would occur. Divorces would also occur. And the society will support that husband because society would think that husband is right. He doesn't have a son to carry his name, so he can marry to other wife, and if he marries other wife, the same thing is going to happen because his Y chromosomes are deficient. So now, cytometry, though it is not still for the people, it is not legal. But in cytometry, they are going to sort out both the sperm, X and Y. After sorting out, they are going to give the type of sperm that parents or the husband and the wife needs. If the husband and wife need son, the doctor is going to inject that Y chromosome, Y sperm, and the wife will have a son. If they have 4 or 5 sons but no daughter, then they are going to reverse the procedure. They are going to inject X and mother will have a daughter. So daughter or son by the order can be created, but it will take a long time because no government allows. No government in the world allows, because if they allow, then everybody wants son. Everybody wants son. Then what will happen to daughters. How the society will sustain. Look at Rajasthan. Already Rajasthan feticide, female feticide has been going on in Rajasthan for about 20-30 years. And the female population has shrunk to the level that 2 boys getting married to 1 girl. In our own Rajasthan, 2 boys getting married to 1, because population of the girl has shrunk so much that there are not enough girls to go around 1 boy, 1 girl ratio. Now that is why it is not allowed. I have created 5 points and we are going to discuss about it one at a time. Cytometry is a technique in which the doctors are going to separate X and Y chromosome. So those parents who want daughters, they will get X chromosomes, and those who need boy, they will get Y chromosome. They don't have to go for any kind of feticide. No abortion, no nothing. When they are going to put both kinds of sperm, then every sperm is going to be floating up. Y is going to sit down in the bottom because Y is 3.5% heavier. So they are in the bottom. What they are going to do, they are going to filter out Y chromosome from the top, leave the X chromosome in the bottom. It's a very simple. And married woman will get Y chromosome to have a baby boy, or X chromosome to have a baby girl. Now point number 2 is cytometry can measure the slightest difference in the DNA. X and Y DNA, they can find out the slightest difference. The gynec can say whether this DNA is of the female fetus or male fetus. And this way, they can have baby by the order. If not in the Western Hemisphere, but definitely Eastern Hemisphere, Eastern nations. Corruption, kleptocracy, all kinds of, rogue and rowdy people and rogue and rowdy professionals. They charge you 10 to 15, 20,000 rupees and tell you whether your fetus is male or female. If most of the mother, if they find out that fetus is male fetus, they're gonna have it. They're gonna keep it. But as soon as they find out the fetus is female, girl, they are going to abort. And this way, parents killing their own children. Parents killing their own children would stop, thanks to cytometry. Cytometry provides us an opportunity of baby by the order. Means parents can order a baby. Parents can go to the doctor and say, hey doctor, we want boy, because we have 2 girls or 3 daughters, we want now son. When it is legal, at that time this will happen. Doctor is going to say, okay, cytometry will be conducted, cytometry will be performed, and according to cytometry, either Y chromosomes are given if the parents desire son, or X sperms of father given if the parents desire a girl. So, future of our future will be in our hand under our leash. Now, cytometry in the colloquial time is not legal. Technology is developed, fully developed. But this technology, this Scientology, every single thing remains in the 4 walls of the research hospitals. They will do it 100%. Very simple thing it is. But nevertheless, like I said earlier, if this technology becomes public and the people are going to order this technology and use this technology, then only the problem will be created is that we are going to have only boys in the society. No girls, boys, like I gave you the example of Rajasthan, where 2 boys marrying 1 girl because there are not that many girls around. So, I don't know when, but eventually it is going to be implemented in the public under the watchful eyes of the government. Government is going to monitor it, government is going to control it, government is going to decide who gets this kind of privilege and who doesn't get it. If the case is genuine, like in China, 2 children, done, finished, full point. But if both are girls, then Chinese government will allow third child that would be a boy. Now, how can third be boy? For sure, cytometry. Hush cytometry. Hush cytometry. Every single thing is possible. We are going to talk about fifth point. Fifth point is it is going to save millions of matrimonies, millions of marriages from going up and dead. It can destroy lots of marriages. I have seen from a very close quarters in my community, in my society, that father wants son, a mother gives birth to a daughter. She becomes the victim of that. She has no knowledge why she is victimized. If she had that kind of knowledge, so she can say, hey, you idiot, you don't know. I'm giving you birth of girl because of you, not because of me. Because your Y chromosomes are not strong enough, don't have ample amount of motility. They are clumped. They don't have speed. But wife is also illiterate as husband is. Both are ignoramus. Hence, wife also readily accept the blame. Wife also thinks that she is to blame for all the daughters, all the girls that they give birth to. So when the cytometry will be out in the open, it will become public. The best, the most important benefit we will be able to derive is we will be able to save millions of marriages. Millions of marriages will be saved by applying cytometry to those couples who have 4 or 5 girls and no boy. Doctors should realize that if they are not going to do anything about it, and if the parents are not going to get son or male child, then this couple's marriage will break up. And in that kind of case, like I gave you the example of China, this kind of case, this couple will be allowed to take the benefit of cytometry, and this way the parents will be able to get male child or maybe boy by the help of cytometry. That's all is the time we have. Thank you very much for listening. See you again next time. Bye.